Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of our King of Sin series reading blog. And as you all know, I am doing this whole reading blog of all the King of Sin series that I have, all the 4 of books. I have done King of Wrath and King of Pride in the previous video. If you haven't seen the part 1 of the video, you can check that out. I will link down the video in the description box below. And in this video, we will do King of Greed and King of Sloth reading blog. I haven't gotten my hands on King of Envy yet. I was hoping that I will get that so I can include that in the video. Unfortunately, my parcel is delayed, so I didn't get the King of Envy yet. So we have to do all 4 of them right now, but we will see that in the future. So without any delay, let's start reading King of Greed. Isabella just served the divorce papers. And Dominic is struggling hard, and he's just trying to convince her to give him a chance to just, repair their marriage again. But she's stubborn and she should be, like, she should not give him the chance, or she should let him grow a little bit more, much more in this condition. But I think if I was in her place, I wouldn't be able to resist him. He is so cute. And I remember he's jealous, and he just gets jealous with every single man, who comes in contact with Alexandra. He just gets jealous like a Red Bull. So it's really good to read that. And I just did much progress. I am on chapter number 10 right now, and he refused to sign the divorce papers. Like, he refuses to just sign the papers, and he hates that lawyer. And I really love to read that jealousy, and there's TV scenes coming. And how can Isabella I am still in King of Pride. Like, how can Alexandra just, I understand her, like, how can one resist their own husband of 11 years or 10 years? So I can understand her, and it's so good to read. Like, we will see that this full book is just him groveling hard, as he should. And it's such a treat to read that. Like, he will do anything and everything in his capability to just get her back. Find yourself a man who can just go to any limits to get you back, or he should not lose you in the first place. So yes. I just can't. I am on page number 86. Go find out what I'm reading, please. I feel like crying. Dominic has such a hard time just letting go of her, and Alexandra had made up her mind to just get the divorce from him. And I feel so bad for both of them, like, not only Dominic, but I feel bad for both of them. Like, the way he's so alone and hurt and miss her so much, it's just so hard to read. It's just so hard to read, but he has it coming, so I can't just, but it feels like I'm going to cry reading it. He signed the divorce papers. He actually signed the divorce papers. don't know why I'm crying. She's going on a date with someone and I just don't want her to go out with someone. I just want her to be with her husband. I just want her to get back with her husband. But she will get back with her husband at the end of the day. It's their story, but it doesn't mean I have to like that other person who she's going with a date on. Josh and Jules just made their cameo, and it's always the redhead and her Asian boyfriend. So I love her brother and Dominic's dynamic. Like, their mother is in the picture, their parents are not in the picture, and it's just Alessandra and her brother Marcelo and Dominic on their vacation. And I really love their dynamic. Like, I really love the relationship that Marcelo and Dominic share, and all three of them share. So it's really good to read that. So I finished King of Greed in one day, and I give this book 3.5 stars. And I have two things to add. First is that the groveling stretched too far. Like, Alessandra broke with Dominic from first chapter itself. So the whole book, 400 pages, is only groveling done by Dominic to win Alessandra back. And where it was like where we love to read our MMCs doing groveling to win back their heroines or our FMCs, in this book it stretched a little too far. Like, 400 pages of just misery. Like, I couldn't see him in so much misery. And the second thing I want to say is that I have observed in many of her previous books too that many sentences repeat itself again and again. Like, I have noticed it so many times in her other books too, and in this one too, that many dialogues are just repeating itself again by the same character. So it becomes quite irritating, and it becomes quite bland for sometimes. But overall, I love this book, and I would love to revisit it again after a long time. So, but I am excited for my next read, which is going to be King of Sloth, because I don't know anything about this book. I hadn't read this book. I don't know the synopsis of this book. I just know that Xavier and Salone, like, Xavier is a playboy, which I hate. Actually, I hate that kind of trope. I just have to endure it somehow. But we have Salone, and she is kind of a cold, grumpy FMC. So it's going to be reverse grumpy sunshine, which is seen very rarely. But yeah, I don't know anything else, and she is his publicist and nothing else. So I am quite excited of that read, which I'm going to start tomorrow, because right now it's 10 o'clock and I have been reading from 10 in the morning continuously, and I have drained my reading battery now, and I am just going to scroll on Pinterest and going to sleep, and I'll update you next tomorrow. I know I told you that I'll start King of Sloth tomorrow, but I just couldn't resist, and I just started the book, and I am on page number 1, where there was a reference of Stella Alonso. You know who she is, and you know that we are getting reference from first page onwards. We can expect that this is going to be good, and there are going to be more surprises. Xavier just made his entry, and it was so good. Like, I just really like him so much. Why am I giggling? I don't know. We have known Salone from the previous 3 books, and there was nothing more talked about her in those books. Like, not even an introduction or a hint of something going on to her or about her. Nothing. Just that she's cold and mysterious and strict and workaholic and publicist. but now that we get to know about that, there's still so much more. I feel like so much more is there behind our story, and it's quite mysterious. And second thing is that after reading back to back about grumpy CEOs, reading about Xavier is quite a fresh start. Like, it's really good to read something different, and it's a good change, I guess. So I am on chapter number 22, page number 182, and I am loving this book. Like, I really love this book. Like, I just can't tell you my excitement, and please feel this from the screen, but I am absolutely loving this book. Like, Xavier is so freaking hot. Xavier is so charming and hot. Like, seriously, so freaking hot. And he's also very thoughtful. Like, so thoughtful, sensitive, gorgeous human being. Like, he has high chances of being pure alongside Dante. Like, Dante has been my favorite, but I think I'm going to change my point of view. Like, there are so freaking high chances, except he does something stupid in this much of the book, so he's going to be on the top right now, like, from all the 4 books. And I have such strange inhibitions about this book. Like, I thought he's going to be, if I told you before, I thought he's going to be a playboy, lazy, and just partying all the time and hooking up with girls, and he's going to just pursue Salon. But it was nothing like this. Like, when I started the book, I thought that I will start today, like I told you. But once I started last night, I couldn't stop. Like, I put this book down at 3 a.m. And that too when I just couldn't physically keep open my eyes. Like, I just got hooked on this book so much. Like, it was such a fresh book. Like, nothing like those grumpy CEOs and our sunshine heroines. It was such a fresh breath of air. Like, I am really loving this book. Like, I thought that it's just going to be a playboy romance, and I have my own suspicions about this, but there is so much behind Salon and Xavier both. Like, there is so much to their story, and please just read this book. Like, if you haven't, please read this book, because they have such traumas from their past. And I hate, one more thing, I hate Salon's family. Like, I despise them from the bottom of my heart, from as much I have read till now. But I absolutely despise them, and I really relate to Salon too. Like, girls are always said to smile more and just, just being pretty and happy, but you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Like, if you are someone who has been said to smile more, read this book. I really love this book. Like, I can't tell you my emotions right now. It was complete opposite of what I thought this book was. Like, it was such a good surprise. Like, seriously, such a good surprise. And from the speed I am reading this, I'm going to finish this today, hopefully. And yeah, so I really love this book. I am on chapter number 26, and this book is like the song Diwangi Diwangi. If you are in, I will put a picture here. If you are an Indian, you must know, and if you are not, let me tell you, this is a song where all the celebrities of Indian cinema makes their cameo. Like, everyone shows up, and just like that in this book, every single one is showing up. Like, from Alex to Christian to Jules to Josh to Serp from the upcoming book. and we still have all the previous kings. Like everyone is showing up like one by one. Like it's like this is all a big found family, and they are helping their little baby Xavier to open up his business. Like it's like that. Like everyone is coming forward in one way and another, and it's just so fun to read that. Like it's so fun to read that. She is the woman. Like she is the woman. Salon is such a great person. Like she is the brains, all brains. Like she is so awesome. What the fuck just happened? I can't tell you much because it will be a spoiler, but she is like my inner voice. Like whenever we say that, just please don't be stupid, do this, and the FMC do the exact opposite. Not this time. Like whatever I was saying that do this, please do this, she did exactly that, and I am so happy to read that. Like it was so good to read that. I am delighted, really. I closed my book, but please read that book. So I finished my booking of Sloth last night, and I gave this book 4.5 stars. And as you have seen my reactions in the previous clips and all the things I have said, you can assume that this is the most favorite book of mine currently. Like one of the most favorite. Seriously, like till now I love Dante Russo. Of course, Mr. Russo is so freaking hot. But after reading Xavier, actually I have said everything that is to be said in the previous clips. Like everything I have said that I wanted to say. Like he is so caring. Like I personally felt sympathy and pity for him and how his childhood went. Like I can't say anything without spoiling for you, and I don't want to do that, because please read this book and tell me what you thought about it. Like your opinions can be different, but it's natural. Like everyone has different opinions, but do tell me if you have read or if you are going to read, whatever. But I actually felt sympathy for both Salon and Xavier. For Xavier, I want to say that after everything, he is still so caring, loving, charming person. Like mostly in our area or in this bookish world, grumpy, cool, arrogant, rude MMCs are mostly popular and well loved. But MMCs like Xavier, who are so observant and caring and like so kind, simply so kind, like to everyone, not just their FMCs but to everyone. And Xavier was one of a kind. Like seriously, I really loved this guy. Like Kai was so caring too, but Xavier is another notch. Like if Kai is here, Xavier is here for me. And I just really love this guy, man. I really love, like I am flabbergasted that my opinions of him was what was before reading the book and what was now after reading the book. Like I just can't even believe that what I thought about him before and what I'm now thinking about him. Like, and now comes Salon, and Salon is like such a practical girl. Like everyone says that she is a robot, ice queen and whatever, and if you have read any of the book, you must know what her character is like. But after reading her story, I fell in love with her. Like I seriously fell in love with her. She is caring, kind, supportive, practical, Beauty with Brain, like awesome, like seriously awesome. Like I really love those FMCs who actually uses their brain, like who are not just dumb clumsy kind of girl, who just actually uses their brain and never take anyone's shit, like never ever. I actually previously feared that she will put down her reserves or put down her shields, whatever, before her family, but it didn't happen. Like I actually thought that it will happen, she will just shy away, or she will what I can say, she will compromise later in the book, like happens in mostly many of the books, but it didn't happen, and it should not have been happened. Like it actually should not be happened, and it didn't happen. So I really love that. Like thank you so much, Ana Huang, for not doing that. Like because I was so afraid it was going to do, and I know you are confused, I know you don't know what I'm saying, but you will know that after you will read the book. So I really love that she didn't forgive her sister, and yes. But overall, as it is said in the acknowledgements, if you read this book, this is like a love letter to the rom-coms. It's absolutely felt like a love letter. Like it is so beautiful. Like this book reminds me of beach, sunshines. Like I am feeling emotional right now. I feel like I can cry right now thinking about the book. Like I really love this book, and I can see myself reading this again just now too. Like right after ending this video, I can reread this again with all my heart. Please read this book. Like please read this book and tell me I'm not alone, and I'm not just the only one feeling like this. So I won't take more of your time. We will finish this video here, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I have been thinking of making this video for so long, like for months, because I have this book for months, and I am so in disbelief that I had this book for so long and I couldn't read this book, because I have those opinions of mine. But I'm glad I did this all because of you. So thank you so much, and I hope you showed this video your love, and do comment down below. Your comments make me so happy, and like I genuinely feel so happy whenever someone comments on a video. If you can, if you want, even if a little emoji, please comment down below. It took me, like I have all the 4 books here with me, so I took 3 days to read this book. Like can you believe this? Because I don't know what happened, but I couldn't even record my genuine reactions to this book, assuming that it was my favorite, but I just didn't, it didn't happen, but whatever. So it took me 3 days to read this book, and 2 days to read this one, King of Pride, 1 day to read this one, and half a day to read this one, like if we are being technical. But overall it took me total of a week for reading all these books, and I hope you will also read these books and tell me what do you thought about them. You can save the videos in your playlist, and whenever you read the books you can come back here and we will talk more about this book. And as always, all my socials are linked down in the description below. You can follow me there too. You can follow me on my WhatsApp channel, where I share so many of my pics and thoughts and whatever I'm doing throughout the day. So if you want a more personal connection, you are very welcome here. And also on Insta, I just made an Instagram account a few days ago, so if you want me to follow there, you can put there too. And I'll see you in my next video very soon. Bye.